Avatar: The Last Airbender is now out. And while it has not received universal praise, I am now 2 episodes into it. And I admittedly am not the biggest Avatar fan in the world. I like the Avatar animated show. I quite enjoyed it. But I gotta tell you, I'm enjoying the couple of episodes that I've watched so far. And I've been liking it. And the numbers have been good. And apparently Netflix, which is normally in the habit of killing shows, like Brother Sun with Michelle Yeoh, they just killed it after 1 season.
Very sad.
Very sad. That's a really good show.
Really good show.
But not so with Avatar: The Last Airbender. They didn't just renew it for another season. They came out and renewed it for 2 more. This comes just from the folks at Deadline who write the following. Avatar: The Last Airbender, the anime-inspired live-action series, will be able to tell the story of the 4 nations, water, earth, fire, air, after Netflix renewed it for a further 2 seasons. The streamer has handed the show a 2-season renewal order to conclude the story of Aang's journey to become the Avatar. It comes after the show premiered on Netflix on February 22nd and recorded, get this, 41.1 million views in its first 11 days, topping its TV list for the last 2 weeks and being on track to enter its top 10 most watched list over its first 3 months ever.
That's good.
So obviously there was all those people out there saying, I'm not going to watch Netflix one if the original creators aren't involved. Well, obviously they lied because they watched. Obviously a lot of people watched, and getting a lot of eyeballs on it and being at least pretty good is what it takes for Netflix to greenlight something. So they didn't just do the 2nd season. They just came right out and said, we're doing the next 2 seasons. We're going to complete this story and go from there. I didn't realize the numbers were this good on it though. Like that's when you start thinking about the number of shows Netflix has had, and they're saying it could crawl into the top 10 all time for its first 3 months. I mean, obviously you got things like Squid Game up there, Stranger Things is up there too, but that's pretty impressive. And I'll be honest with you, whenever I hear Netflix greenlighting further seasons, because they greenlight everything, they just don't always greenlight 2nd seasons or 3rd seasons. I'm kind of happy, and that makes me hopeful for other stuff as well. Anyway, Rob, it didn't happen for Brother Sun, but what do you think about Netflix picking up Avatar for the next 2 seasons?
Well, I mean, this is a beloved concept, a beloved IP.
Yeah.
People love The Last Airbender. It's been around for a long time. People have grown up with it. It doesn't make me surprised in the least that it's got these numbers. I would imagine that this extension or picking it up for seasons 2 and 3 was a fait accompli already. I think they already had this plan.
I don't disagree.
Yeah, because like when I was working on Dota Dragon's Blood, the animated series for Netflix, they gave us a 3-season order. They just didn't announce it because they had to make sure, because a show like this is logistically difficult.
Yeah.
So they have to make sure that, and when things with animation, we had a long lead time, so we knew we were going to be involved because it was 18 months from writing to delivery of an episode, so we had to have that time. But in the case of this, it makes sense because, look, they already knew. You know, everyone's looking at analytics these days. They probably looked at their whatever their analytics are on want to watch or awareness from the audience. This probably scored amongst the highest they've probably ever seen for something that hadn't gone on air yet, just because it's so beloved. So I think this is it's great for the fans, it's great for the IP, it's great for the show, it's great for the creators, it's great for the actors. Nobody loses here, and it's apparently great for Netflix. So.
I kind of feel like, I don't know if they had predetermined that they were going to do all 3, but I think it was more of a case of it was there for Avatar to lose. Like,
right.
Look, our plan is to do 3. As long as Avatar doesn't come out and everybody hates it and nobody watches it, then we'll do 2 and 3. But I sure hope this becomes a little bit more of a trend for Netflix to pick up further seasons of good shows like this one. We want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Factor. You know, guys, some days it's great to prepare your own meal, but some days it's great to have wonderful, delicious meals already ready to go. Factor's delicious, ready-to-eat meals makes eating better every day easy. Wherever tomorrow takes you, be ready with pre-prepared, chef-crafted, and dietitian-approved meals delivered right to your door. You'll have over 35 different options a week to choose choose from, including keto, calorie smart, vegan, veggie, and more. And there's even more to enjoy with over 55 nutrition-packed add-ons that help make your weekly meal planning even more delicious. So what are you waiting for? Get started today and have a feel-good week of meals ready to go. They've got snacks, smoothies, and more. Discover a wide variety of easy options for the entire day, like breakfast, midday bites, and more. And guys, you get to save. We've done the math. Factor is less expensive than takeout, and every meal is dietitian approved to be nutritious and delicious. So guys, head to factormeals.com/Campea50 and use the code Campea50 to get 50% off. That's code Campea50 at factormeals.com/Campea50 to get 50% off. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Netflix greenlights 2 further seasons of Avatar, bringing its full story from the animated show to completion. Will they do Korra after that? Who knows? Whatever you guys think, jump into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.